Hey guys, what's up? This is Bry. I am coming at you live from the new Heroic Studio. It has been an awesome few weeks. I've got a special offer I'm excited to share with you today. As you may have caught, we unlocked Optimize. We made the premium membership free. Again, it used to be $250 lifetime, $100 a year. It's now free. We've had 100,000 people sign up in the first less than 70 days. And we're just getting going. It's been unbelievably inspiring to see so many people join. Welcome to everyone who's watching this who has already joined. If you haven't joined yet, what are you waiting for? Cruise on over. Optimize.me. Optimize every aspect of your life. More wisdom in less time. No strings attached. Let's go. We've got 30 different categories here: ancient wisdom, modern science, mental toughness. I've kind of scrolled through here before, but we've got the philosopher's notes, the mini distillations of these books. So 600 books distilled into 6-page PDFs, 20-minute MP3s across these categories. We've got 101 classes. We've got plus ones. But what I want to tell you about today is I distill all of that wisdom into a 300-day program that has been scientifically proven to change lives. We'll talk about that more in a moment. It used to be $1,000. 3,500 people from 95 countries have signed up at that rate. It is now $300. Again, we unlocked Optimize, made it free as part of my new business, Heroic. Optimize Unlocked equals Heroic Catalyzed. Again, 100,000 people in Optimize. We're so excited about that. We couldn't make Coach free, but we took it from $1,000, which we've already been told was a low price relative to what comparable programs go for. And we made it $300, and you can bring a friend. So the next class starts January 3rd. So I'm not one to say, time sensitive or whatever, but this one is time sensitive. The next cohort, our 8th cohort, starts January 3rd. We're not sure if we're going to keep the $300 price point beyond that. So if you've been thinking about the Optimize Coach program or Mastery Series, now's the time. If you want to learn more about it, cruise on over to optimize.me/coach, and you can learn more. The idea is, let's make 2022 the greatest year of our lives. We have faced historically significant challenges over the last 2 years. Let's alchemize all of that into making 2022 literally the greatest year of our life. So on this page, I talk about what the program is all about. We've got a short story, and then we've got a longer story. You can check out the details. I'll give you a quick overview now. First, again, this program is the distillation of my life's work. All of this stuff, all the notes, all the 101s, all the plus ones, one 300-day program that Sonia Lyubomirsky, who's one of the authors we feature, leading well-being researcher out of the UC system. We cover her books on the how of happiness and the myths of happiness. She ran a study on our program to see, does it work or not? Now, we have hundreds of testimonials from the thousands of people. This is actually from the first 1,000 who went through the program. Hundreds of testimonials from people telling us how much it has changed their lives. So qualitatively, we knew it was working. But the question was, would it work quantitatively? She said, and I paraphrase, if she hadn't done the research herself, she would have thought the data was fake because the results were so positive. So we'll talk more about that, and I do on this page. But just thrilled about it. Thrilled about the fact that we've reduced the price from $1,000 to $300 for the next class, which starts January 3rd. Cruise on over. Let's go. The longer story includes addressing who the program is for. So we call it Optimize Coach, but it really could be called the Optimize Mastery Series as well. We went with Coach because it is a coach certification program. Many people go through it to get certified as a coach, either an existing coach that wants to go to the next level and be challenged by our approach, or a new coach who wants to get certified and go out and coach with our approach. But that's 50% of the people who go through the program. It's almost exactly 50% coaches and 50% what we call masters. Individuals who want to be the best, most heroic version of themselves by mastering themselves in the optimized perspective, who come from a ton of different roles, whether it's entrepreneurs or CEOs or venture capitalists. We have military leaders, HR executives, therapists, school principals, yoga teachers, world-class moms, a really broad range of optimizers from around the world who come in and they just want to use it as a program to move from theory to practice to mastery. You can check out some testimonials from both groups, the coaches and the masters. So a couple of coach comments here that I just love. One woman, Barb, thank you, Barb, says that she already had 2 coaching certifications, but she says, this course is indisputably the most valuable I've taken for me personally and for the people I work with. Ian says that, thank you for the incredible program. It really kicked my butt, he says, in a good way. I got to admit, being a pretty experienced and I think a pretty decent coach, I thought Optimize Coach would be a nice addition to my coach resources, but not rock my world kind of thing. He said that instead he found that he's been rocked at a very fundamental level and have noticed meaningful shifts in his life in coaching. We have similar comments from the master students. Again, chief technology officer, a recruiter, a CEO, an artist, etc. You can watch some videos from our graduates. This video in particular by Wendy moves me every time I watch it. Wendy was contemplating ending her life, and she shares her story in this video, before she found the Optimize Coach and Mastery Series program. And then she talks about how she transformed her life and found a deeper reason for living. And it's been amazing to see the full spectrum of experience at which we meet people, from Wendy, who's experiencing, incredible pain psychologically, to individuals, a new dear friend of mine who went through the program as a former Major League Baseball player, who was already at a very, very, very elite level in his craft and went to the next level with some distinctions that he made in our program. Here's another video by a mom and a daughter that went through the program together. We have a lot of family members, whether it's couples or parents and kids that go together through the program, which is always inspiring. We've got more details on the science. So one of the most powerful things is that the science shows, we've got a little graphic here, that the most important thing we can do, if you look at ancient wisdom and modern science, everyone says, these great teachers, that the ultimate purpose, meaning game of life, is to express the best version of yourself more and more consistently. So this is the number one metric that we wanted to measure. How often do you feel connected to the best version of yourself? At the beginning of our program, only 29% of our participants said they felt connected to the best version of themselves. At the end, 93% could say that. We also know that their confidence levels went up, their energy levels went up as their eating, moving, and sleeping got optimized. We're really, really focused on the fundamentals and helping you craft your daily protocols to show up most powerfully. So we talk about the before and after science. 29%, as I said, felt connected to their best selves at the beginning, 93% at the end. 37% felt calm and confident and present most of the time. 88% could say that at the end of our program. 58% felt they could handle any challenge life presents, 90% at the end of the program. We talk about, again, the fact that it starts January 3rd. So if you're feeling it, now is the time to learn more and sign up, etc., and bring a friend. And then we talk more about what the program actually entails, the content. How do we get those results? We have 7 modules plus an introduction. The first module is that ancient wisdom, modern science. You got to know the game you're playing. Society has seduced us to play the wrong game, which is why we're facing not just recovering from a global pandemic of COVID-19. We've got global pandemics of anxiety, depression, chronic diseases like diabetes, cancer, political polarization, environmental degradation. We're playing the wrong game. It is not a measure of health, Krishnamurti says, to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. We've got to play a new game. We talk about that in Module 1. That can change your life right there. We've gotten a ton of feedback on that. And again, this is why I tattooed my body with Arete, because it basically is the distillation of ancient wisdom and modern science. If you are capable of doing this in any given moment and being this, and you are actually being this, you are not being the best version of yourself, and there's a gap, it's in that gap that regret, anxiety, disillusionment, depression exists. Close the gap, and there's no room for that stuff. You feel what the ancient Greeks called eudaimonia, a good soul. It's difficult to translate that word into English, but a deep sense of joy and purpose and meaning in your life in the midst of challenges, which is module 2. We got to eat challenges like an energy bar. We got to study heroology. In this section, I talk about Finding Joe, the movie. If you haven't watched that yet, Google that. Finding Joe, YouTube. You can watch it for free. It's a documentary on Joseph Campbell and the modern hero's journey. I happen to be in it alongside Deepak Chopra, Laird Hamilton, Tony Hawk, Sir Ken Robinson, Robin Sharma, some other great teachers. And this program, in many ways, is the distillation of that wisdom on the hero's journey. That's module 2. Module 3 is the big 3. So I think we need to simplify self-help. 3 things we need to think about: energy, work, and love. Energy, work, and love. You want to get those 3 things right. You're more than 80% there. We'll help you do that when? Today. Today's the day. Seize the day. Carpe diem. We're going to teach you how to create a protocol to help you be that best version of yourself more and more consistently. That's a fun module. Then we move into self-mastery. Module 5, algorithms, the art and science of behavioral change. We're going to learn about using your willpower wisely to install habits that run on autopilot via algorithms. So you can install and delete habits at will, become a ninja at installing the good habits, getting rid of the bad habits, so you can fundamentally and permanently change your life. I don't want to get you fired up for an hour or a weekend or a month. I want to help you fundamentally and permanently change your life. You can only do that by cultivating self-mastery. And the next module, dominating the fundamentals. But this is actually worth thinking about. What's one habit that you know you could install that if you installed it, a positive habit, would most fundamentally change your life? Think about that right now. What's the one thing you know you could be doing that if you started doing it consistently in 2022 would literally fundamentally change your life? I want to help you install that. And then what's the number one thing you could delete that if you deleted it, that kryptonite, perhaps the addictive behavior, and we've all got it on a spectrum from not so, significant to not so subtle, almost catastrophically bad, perfect. We've all got different things that need to go. What's yours? What if you could delete that thing once and for all? You've struggled with it perhaps for months or years or even decades. What if we can help you install that one habit, delete the other habit, because that's what our community has told us we've been able to do again and again and again. Now, you got to do the work, obviously, but we know we can help you do that, which is why I'm so excited about this program and so proud of all of these notes here. Again, check it out. You'll see other people in their words talk about what they've done. Here's just a random one. Carl Blackburn, retired doctor. It's helped him organize his priorities for health. He's lost 40 pounds. His work, he finished his first draft of a novel and acquired a great mental attitude at 80 years old. Adam, teacher, coach, advisor, leader. Optimized Coach helped him operationalize the wisdom he's been learning and turn it into practices that have had a profound effect on my life. It's hard to adequately describe it. Bless you, Adam. We got to master ourselves. Then we got to dominate the fundamentals. You want to see how tall a building is going to be? Look at how deeply they're digging the foundation. Eating, moving, sleeping, breathing, focusing, prospering, celebrating. These are our fundamentals. They get those right. Eating, moving, sleeping, breathing, focusing, celebrating, and prospering. 7 fundamentals. We're going to help you move from theory to practice to mastery on each of those such that you can become that optimus best version of you. Optimize is from the Latin optimus, which means the best. So what we want to help you do is become the best version of yourself. Again, not once in a while, but more and more consistently. It's time to practice our philosophy. Those are the 7 modules in addition to the mastery series. I teach the theory, by the way, and our head coach, Michael, helps with the practice. We've got tons of worksheets to help you, think about, reflect on all these different ideas and make it more concrete in your life. Then I join our coach community and mastery students twice a month for live coaching one-on-one in a group environment. Michael, also our head coach, does it. You'll get to know him if you join our program. And my wife, Alexandra, shares her perspective as well. So there you go. We've already talked about the fact that it used to be $1,000. It's now $300, and you can bring a friend. Next class starts January 3rd. If you're feeling it, now's the time. Let's go. All in. Again, we've unlocked Optimize. What used to be a premium offering is now free. Optimize every aspect of your life. You want to come and say hi, Emerson? Yeah. My son just cruised into the studio. Optimize every aspect of your life, including your parenting, with more wisdom and less time on the free side. Join the Optimize Coach program such that you can go to the next level. Beyond that, you want to say hi, buddy?
Hi.
Hi. Your pants are wet. What'd you just do?
I went to Earth Native.
You went to Earth Native. You went to his nature school, got all muddy and dirty. All right, buddy. See you in a bit. That's all I got today. Optimize.me, optimize.me/coach. Would be honored to be part of your life in whatever capacity is right for you. Again, Arete equals heroic. And there we've got 51, 20, 51. Heroic, the ultimate target, the target at which I am aiming every single ounce of my life force for the next, God willing, 30 plus years. Can we help create a world in which 51% of the world's population is flourishing by the year 2051? I'm all in. Yeah, let's go. Check it out. Join us if you're feeling so inspired. Let's go change the world. 1% at a time, together, starting with you and me and Emerson and all of us today. See you. Have a great day.